Давайте проверим немножко этот самый микрофон. Так, вроде все нормально. Вроде бы все окей. All right. Поехали. В общем, продолжаем проходить эту парашу. Французскую. Попивая, так сказать, пепси. Вот. Что там у нас дальше? Что за хуйня у нас дальше произойдет? Ну, прикольно сделано. С точки зрения стилистики, конечно, все заебись. Здесь. Прям похоже на как это сказать, на реальную такую локацию из жизни, да?
The last time I was here, I was shoving way too many boxes into a trunk that couldn't fit them all.
Доманны. Ну, вы поняли, да? Доманны. За 2 года дом стал только лучше.
Didn't think I'd see it again. Not looking forward to stepping back inside.
А что, ты с негритянкой тут жил, что ли?
It's fine, Dad. I can handle this.
Someone broke into my daughter's house and you want me to just sit by and wait?
Yes, that is exactly what I want you to do. Don't you have an appointment?
I always have an appointment. At the doctor's more often than I'm home. Sam, talk some sense into my daughter here.
Well, I mean, this is a real crazy day we're having, huh, Joe?
I knew you wouldn't be any help. You always let her walk all over you.
Dad, I love you. And I love that you want to protect me, but please, it'll be okay. Go to your doctor's appointment. The police will be here soon.
I'm just belly aching. It's your house. Your rules, I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
Вот именно.
Though before I head off, Sam, you tell me if something was going on, right?
Опачки.
Anna's brave and she's strong, but she's also stubborn.
Dad, I told you I can take care of myself.
And I'm old enough to know when things ain't right. You tell me now, Sam. You tell me if my little girl is in danger. I can't watch over her anymore, so I need you to keep her safe.
Stop talking about me like I'm not here.
Joe, I don't know.
She's all I have left. Promise me you'll protect her. I need your word.
Никакого слова не
Wow.
будет.
Heavy. Joe's really laying on the paternal guilt. I can't promise something like that. I don't know what might
Вот
happen.
именно. И
He
ты
just
тем
wants to
более
feel
на
like
нахуй
someone is
нужна.
looking out for her. I can't blame him. And what if I can't keep that promise? Then refuse. All I know is I personally couldn't say no to a desperate father.
Ну, нахуй не нужна. Она... Да ну нахуй. Нет, конечно. Конечно, нет.
Of course I want Anna to be safe. But she's her own person. I can't make decisions for her.
She's my little girl. She's all I have left. Surely you understand.
I do. That's why I would never lie to you.
Damn if that ain't honest.
Dad, I can take care of myself. Nothing's gonna happen to me, okay?
I see I won't change your minds.
Неа.
Time for me to go home.
Text me when you arrive, all right? Hey, don't feel bad about my dad. He still needs to learn to trust me. And thank you for not indulging him. I'm heading inside. See how bad it is.
Well, this is gonna weigh on Joe.
Да хуй с ним. Я за его дочурку не в ответе. Пусть ебется как хочет.
I need to get in there eventually. But maybe I should look around the property first.
Да-да.
It's bugs. She probably brought it over one time when she came with Nick.
Тем более она охуевшая. Это негритянка. Мы немножко ролплеем, да? Как бы. Вот, он ей там предложение сделал, она его нахуй послала, блядь. Ну, послала так послала. Почему я должен за нее сейчас тут вкрячиваться куда-то? Правильно? Логично? Логично. По-моему, вполне.
Anna and I spend our nights out here, trying to find all the constellations.
Это мое личное мнение по этому вопросу. Никаких следов нет. Довольно симпатично. Графику получше чуть-чуть. Было бы вообще заебись.
Anna never got rid of this sign. I think the happiest I ever saw Anna was the day she bought this place.
I want everyone to know this house is sold. You're mine. I own you now. It might be 200 years before it's paid off, but it's mine.
So, when can I start moving my own stuff in?
After you finish carrying all my stuff in.
Sure, but that means I get to choose which side of the bed I'm sleeping on.
What? No! You're gonna sleep on the side closest to the door.
Why's that?
So if someone breaks in, you can fight them off. And maybe because I like being near the window.
Somehow I feel like it's entirely the second thing and not at all the first.
We can talk about all this after my stuff's inside.
But all your stuff's so heavy.
Which is why I need your help. Don't slack, Sam. This house isn't gonna decorate itself. And I want you to be part of that.
Вот вам и психолог, блять. Сарай. Повреждений нет. Вот вам и психолог. Газом чуть не подавился, блять. Ух ты.
I used to follow it down to the shack every other week for fishing Sunday.
Не, на самом деле, чуваки, я вам так скажу. В таком месте, конечно, есть и минусы такие, ну, ощутимые, да, вот жить. И плюсы, но плюсы охуительные. Я так скажу. Как бы природа, блядь, вот видите, там где-то там хижина какая-то рыбацкая, то есть в выходные пошел, там рыбу половил, блядь, сказка охуенно, блядь. Плюс посмотрите, да, графика, конечно, в этой игре, скажем так, далеко не самая передовая, да, но в целом ничего такая, стиль в этом есть, конечно. Вот, грамотно все расставлено, то есть, ну, в плане дизайна, ландшафта, вот этого всего, все заебись. Вот. Ну, сказка, блядь, реально, охуенно. Вот. Суета больших городов где-то в ебенях. Вот. В принципе, природа, дышать легко. Все такое. По-моему, заебись.
Sent from a mourner. Anna probably couldn't handle taking it inside. Shattered glass. This is how whoever it was broke into the house. Anna is not well. This time, at least, try to be there for her.
Ну, блядь, ну камон. Пиздец.
Anna? Anna, are you okay? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no. She needs you, buddy. Needs me? I don't even think she knows I'm here. What am I supposed to do? Something. Anything. It's the thought, the effort. Get her a drink. Just show her you're here. I'm not sure how a drink will make her feel better about murders and break-ins. But I guess I've heard worse ideas. She kept the drinks in the kitchen, in one of the pantries.
Да, блядь, заебись тут. Ну как вам сказать? Ну, богатством, конечно, не блещет. Но это не главное. Понимаете, в чем приколюха? Богатство это не главное. Главное это типа как вот уют, что типа того, да, вот домашний. Вот.
This feels like the only part of the house I recognize. Whatever punk broke in here wrecked it. There. Good thing it's intact. It's about the last thing Anna has of her mother.
Да, повезло. Повезло. Прикольно, да? Вот тут смотрите, так вот сел. Вот, и смотришь туда. В окошко. Да, я романтик. Что-то типа того. Довольно неплохой вид. Так.
I don't think she ever forgave me for saying I didn't think they sounded better.
Блять, чё?
I don't think she ever forgave me for saying I didn't think they sounded better.
Угу. Ну, смотрите, она что-то типа меломанки какой-то, аудиофилки, да? Такое. Да почему? Нормальное увлечение. Главное, чтобы музыка хорошая была, а не какой-нибудь рэпчик, блядь, ебаный. Вот. Говнорэп. Дневник путешествий Анны еще ждет своего часа.
I got this for Anna's birthday after she mentioned wanting to travel more.
Да, в самом смысле путешествий нет ничего плохого. Плохо, когда это становится самоцелью, блядь. Так, что тут у нас?
Anna always was more interested in people than cold hard facts. Not surprised Anna keeps this letter. I'd keep it too. Anna has to be helping her dad out with these. I'm not sure it's enough.
Да, сурово, блядь.
Anna would pace around the house for hours, then sit down and write her articles in one go.
Sam, what are you doing? I called for dinner like a dozen times. It's gonna get cold.
О, типичная хуйня, блядь. Пиздец.
I am not your mom, you know.
Ой-ой-ой, блядь. Жизненно, сука.
Working on an article is no reason to ignore basic politeness, Sam. Fine. You can eat your dinner cold for all I care. I'm done waiting for you.
Перевернули тут все вверх дном, блядь. Давайте зайдем на кухню. Видите, да, вот как американские дома. Ну, в принципе, не только в американские, в Европе примерно плюс-минус так же. Ну, может быть, восточно не совсем так. В большинстве случаев, потому что там тоже типа квартиры, железные двери, там тамбур, ямбур, короче, видите. А вот в Америке зачастую, если это не квартира, да там хули даже и в квартирах, там тоже, знаешь, стоят какие-то фанерные двери такие, там их толкнуло, и они вылетели сразу. А вот таких вот вообще как сказать, абсолютно обычное, обыденное дело. Вот такие вот двери, такие вот дома, короче. Ну хули тут проникать, блядь, это действительно вот разъебал тут и открыл все. Как бы, вот это я когда не поддерживаю, короче, вот эту вот тему. Вот. Все видно, опять же, вот ты ходишь по дому, да, у тебя все видно, блядь. Может, я хочу ходить по дому, да, там яйца чесать, блядь, в одних трусах ходить, да, как бы, вот. А, ну, другое дело, что тебя никто не будет видеть, потому что ты живешь вот тут, да, типа как, ну, кому тут смотреть, да, лес везде вокруг. Это одно. А если ты в какой-то улице оживленный, он...
Making a drink for Anna would be a good way to show her you're here for her.
Заткнись. Ну так вот. То есть, ну, спорное решение. Я больше привык к такому, знаете, безопасности, что ли, как это назвать. Вот. То есть, никогда к тебе может любой какой-то хуй ввалиться, ну, в дом, и ты живешь просто, ну, как нехуй делать. Очень легко. Вот я вот это вот не понимаю, от этой хуйни. Мне нужно, чтобы крепость была, блядь. Бутылка из-под вина, содержимое вылет на пол. Чистый вандализм.
Who takes the time to have a drink in the middle of a break-in?
Давайте посмотрим дальше. Кладовка.
She normally keeps some drinks in the pantry. It's been a while, Sam. Things have changed around here. You feel like looking at old keepsakes? No.
Его вещи до сих пор тут.
Finally, there.
Ага, то заебывало, блядь. Не говори. Звуком этим.
I know you want to help her by finding out what happened. Right now, though, stay focused on Anna. She needs to know she's not alone.
Ты как-то заебал, блядь, отвечаю. Шкаф, что там?
No drinks in here.
Грабитель все осмотрел.
She's not gonna want something cold. Always said cold drinks are for parties. And always wanted to visit France. But life is just too strange for me there.
Конечно, там неуютно, ёпта. Там уга-буги, блядь, из Африки понаехали, ёпта. Мигранты. Пиздец, там вакханалия творится, ёпта. Хочешь, чтобы тебя там зарезали, блядь, то езжай во Францию.
Even when he messed up, Nick always found the right words.
Что?
Even when he messed up, Nick always found the right words. Anna's favorite band. Smooth as always, Nick.
Ладненько. Блять. А где тогда тут что? Внизу, наверное, да? Больше нигде не остается. Вот тут. О,
Ah, here's
Иван.
where she keeps the drinks.
Ага. Ирландский виски. Давай вискаря, блять. Так.
She used to drink this every day in middle school. Brings her back to being 10. Her go-to soft drink. She actually likes to drink this stuff straight. Could do. Don't stress about what drink you bring her. It's just bringing it that matters.
Вискарь. Ну,
People in film noirs always offer a stiff drink in times like this. Might work.
давайте ирландский вискарь.
On the bright side, I don't think it's possible to
Да,
make her
да,
feel
да, да, я
worse.
тоже думаю.
You're not helping. Yes, I am. Yes, you are. Thanks.
У него что там, раздвоение личности, что ли? Что он так, блядь? Ну,
Here, might take the edge off.
That's sweet. I'd assumed you'd already gone to look around and, I don't know, think. This is just so fucked. Nick, my house,
Sam, you should distract her. Get her talking or thinking about anything else.
my stuff, everything is trashed. Is this like the worst coincidence? Or is it related to Nick's death? Did his murderer break into my house? God, I can't help but being pissed at Nick for being dead. It makes no sense. It's all just a lot. I used to feel safe here, and now, sorry, thanks, Sam.
It's all right. A lot has happened in the last few hours.
Sorry, I just kind of lost it for a second there.
Yeah, I mean, careful, Sam. You know you can be indelicate.
это прям
She
как
needs
я.
your support right now.
Я тоже
I mean-
такую хуйню не люблю.
It hasn't been an easy week, you know? And I've got the feeling it isn't over yet.
Ой, блядь.
Tell me about it. I should have stayed back in Connecticut. This town doesn't want me here. Coming back, facing all that aggression, being covered in blood, possibly accused of murder. Did you really have to make it about you?
I know this hasn't been easy for you either. This all sucks. I'm just so... This whole thing is a mess. But honestly, it's been a mess for a while.
Угу.
Like, everything was fine, you know? Nick moved in, it was nice, but lately he just closed himself off. He'd been gone most nights. At the bar or the fishing shack. Come home late, refusing to talk about his work. It got unbearable. It was almost like I was living with you all over again.
It doesn't feel good, but she needs to get this off her chest. Don't be too harsh on her.
Пошел нахуй.
There was no need to go for the throat, Anna.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I don't know why I said it. It's just having you in the house, it's bringing back a lot of things. We had a good time. So many memories here, both bad and great.
We did have a good time, yeah.
But then came Dad's accident. The mine investigation. Your proposal. I still feel horrible about how it all happened. But you understand why I said no, right?
I wasn't the one you really needed. You wanted someone like Nick, didn't you?
Of course not. I chose you at the time, and I'd never take it back. That's not why I said no. You knew I didn't want to get married. I told you before, I never liked the idea. Never wanted a ring.
Бля, золотая баба, ёпта. Золотая
When you
баба.
asked, I just thought I was with someone who didn't know me. That terrified me. And then it ended so abruptly, you and I. I don't think I ever took the time to really process what happened. I wonder if it would have ended the same way with Nick. If my relationship with him was as doomed as my relationship with you. The way Nick closed himself off to me the last few weeks. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I can't bear to live with someone, to truly share my life.
Это верно.
To make
Возможно.
compromises and all that.
Вот я такой, например. 100%.
I'm not Nick. Stop comparing us. He may have been your boyfriend, but Nick was my best friend since we were kids. This is hard for me too, you know. I know you didn't mean it like that. Just calm down, Sam. If you start spiraling now, this isn't gonna end well. Just, he was my best friend. It still hurts.
It doesn't matter anyway now, does it? He's dead, and whatever we had is done. And we're on our own if we're gonna find out who killed him. I'm not backing down from this, no matter what we find. What about you?
Yeah, I mean... I want to know who killed Nick as much as you do.
Let's get the asshole who did this behind bars.
Да, да,
It's
да.
the only thing we can do for Nick now. I just keep bouncing back from terrified to angry.
That is very understandable.
Can you take a look upstairs? I still need a moment. Let me make sure I'm done crying and all that.
Кстати, довольно
Take your
неплохо
time.
свитер нарисован.
I'll tell you if anything's wrong.
Вот эти вот
Thanks,
узорчики.
Sam.
Довольно прикольно сделано. Общая стилистика здесь есть, но не хватает, скажем так, как это назвать, технологичности не хватает. Может быть, движок такой, может быть, они не умеют оптимизировать игру, и вот пришлось именно вот ну, в такого плана графику делать, такого уровня графику делать. Вот, непонятно. Стиль есть, все грамотно, наполнение в игре. Вот, но не хватает вот именно такой вот, как бы сказать, такой современный, какой-то уровня 2020 года. Например, ковер хорошо сделан довольно-таки, между прочим. Вот. Но все-таки это не уровень 2020 года, это что-то типа как 2000, я хуй знает, там, 16-й, я бы сказал, что это хорошая графика для 2016 года где-то. Ну, далеко до 20-го, конечно, далеко.
Anna always wanted to take me to concerts. They were just never my thing.
Во-во, абсолютно. Вот я вот что начал я, короче, говорить, да? Вот этот герой прям вот очень сильно на меня похож. Очень сильно на меня похож прям. И даже выражение лица прям на него похоже. Вот. И прям вот ну, практически копия, блядь. Охренеть.
Cheesy action movies, dark thrillers, and human rights. The melting pot of Anna. I remember taking this photo. God, seeing it like this. It's not what Anna needed. The door is closed. Huh. She never used to lock it. It looks like Joan's using this room now. Anna must have been letting her use it when she stayed over. Got the A, corrected the teacher, but still forgot the date. Mr. Unicorny. Well, you and Joan have been inseparable since the day she was born. This used to be her old bed. First thing she bought when she settled in.
Сейчас он вспомнит, как они там ебались на этом, блядь, на этой кровати.
Come on, work, you piece of junk! I know you're awake.
No, I'm not.
Then how are you talking?
I'm a celebrated sleep talker.
Come on, get up. I need your help.
Did you try rebooting it? That's honestly all I got.
I have tried that. If I don't get this done by noon, Walter won't run the article. What do I do?
Okay. Let me see it.
Thank you. It just won't respond to anything. Do you want a back rub while you work?
As your hero, it's the least you could do.
I'll do more than that, my white knight.
Oh, you will, my princess of the typefaces.
Of course. When you fix it.
Ну я же говорю, все к этому подходило, блядь, только не показали до конца.
Not your standard thief. Too destructive. Oh, maybe trying to send a message?
Да. Именно это они хотели. Точнее, он. Да, скорее всего, они. Что-то нужно сделать. Верхний этаж осмотреть. Окей. Хорошо. О, толчок. Низкополигональный. Видите, плавность нет, никакой текстурок. Бала. Watch your back.
As if her week wasn't bad enough already. I should erase it. But then the police wouldn't get the burglar's handwriting.
Если это только не сама полиция, блядь. Watch your back. Не буду стирать текста. Парные зубные щетки. Ник тут повсюду. Ну а как ты хотел, ёпт? Естественно, уже с ней жил. Тут что у нас?
Why is it so dark in here?
Потому что ставни закрыты немножко. Вот почему. Вот эти вот. Обысканный шкаф. Вещи Анны на месте. Доказательства искал того, что там Ник нарыл, короче, на них. Вот что он искал. Что-то непонятного, блядь. Так.
This room feels so different now.
Да.
It felt like mine once, but it never was.
Это да.
I guess Anna must have left it on, but she had her laptop with her.
Да.
Is this Nick's? Huh? Is someone downloading something off Nick's laptop?
Значит, вот до сих пор тут. Так получается. Да. Ну и Анна там ничего не заметит, что ли? Что он там
Сэм!
лежит.
Sam! Who was that? Sam! Are you okay?
I think whoever trashed your house just trashed me.
Can you stand?
Yeah. The headache isn't as bad as the one I had this morning.
I couldn't get a good look at them. They just sprinted out of the house,
Mm,
and I heard
понятно.
some weird, loud engine drive off.
Well, whoever it was, they were dumping data off Nick's computer. I must have interrupted them.
There's no trace of whatever he took. So what do we even do now?
We need Nick's backups, if he has any. Did he ever do anything like that? Boxes in the attic, files to the cloud, another computer? Did he have anywhere besides here in the Basswood jungle he kept things?
В хижине.
No. No, I don't think so. I
В
don't...
хижине, в рыбацкой хижине.
Actually, over the last few months, remember I mentioned Nick has been going out a lot to that old fishing shack his
Во,
family
я
owns.
же говорил.
I know the one. I went there with Nick and Bug a few times.
He went mostly in the evenings. Most nights, really. Said he was night fishing.
But if he was secretly using it as a second office,
It'd be worth taking a look.
Your father called. Said there'd been a break-in?
couldn't they have gotten here 2 minutes ago?
Ага.
They'll arrest me if they found Dennis's body.
You go out the back. I'll talk to Bess and keep her busy.
If you're sure, I'll go to the fishing shack. It sounds like if Nick was hiding something, it might be there.
Sorry! I was just in the bathroom. Be right out. Go.
Так.
Nick's fishing shack. A lot of memories here. Good memories. Anna said he'd been sneaking off here to work on something. I almost hope I don't find anything. Nick, what were you up to? Joan rides this bike everywhere. Which is impressive with how far away everything is out here. What's it doing here?
Вот именно. Ну, место пиздатое. Все равно, ничего не скажешь.
I remember teaching Bug how to roast marshmallows. Hers turned out great. Mine were always burnt.
Удочка. Серьезно?
You know, fishing's a lot like life. Practice, patience, and perseverance hooks you the big one.
Dad, not everything is a life lesson.
Actually, I was talking to Muley here.
Oh, that's fine. He's got a lot to learn.
You know, I'm better at fishing and life than you are.
Whatever you say, Muley.
Aw, lips are so cute.
Sure are, Bud. Can you hook me another one? Can't catch a fish without bait.
I don't want to hurt it.
Come on, it's just a worm.
Here, Bug, just hand them over and I'll bait it.
No, I'd be an accomplice then.
Don't worry about it. The point of fishing isn't to catch anything anyway.
Это что? Серьезно? Не в этом? Вообще-то состоит цель рыбалки во всем состоит, ёпта. И в процессе, и в добыче 50/50, короче. Если ты ничего не поймал, это хуёвая рыбалка. Вот. Так что не надо мне тут пиздеть. Так, все.
Bug?
Muley? How did you... Does my mom know?
Does your mom know what? What is this?
Mom doesn't know. Good. I've decided to leave town.
Bug, this is not a good idea.
I've got food for 5 days. I'll hitchhike and bike down to Virginia.
Ха, дура что ли?
Do you have any idea how far that is?
About 80 miles to get down to my Aunt Lisa. My mom hates her. Don't try to stop me.
You can't leave like this. Not without telling anyone.
Oh, yeah? Why not? That's what you did.
She's serious about this. Careful, Sam. This is not a drill. Maybe try to bring up her mother again. Is there something wrong with your mom?
No, I'm running away because things are so great. Plus, I know what she'll say. Calm down, think of the common good. She doesn't do anything, just sits around, takes her back pain pills, and stares at the TV like a lump.
Well, that was a miss. When it comes to this kid, your instinct is better than mine. The mother, though, we should have a talk with her later.
Look, I'm not a child anymore. I'm not asking for your permission. There's nothing for me here.
Leaving is gonna hurt the people you care about the most. The way I left was selfish. You're not selfish. The Joan I knew couldn't even hurt a worm, let alone her own mother.
It's not like I want to hurt her. She just works all the time, and then she's too out of it. And never listens to me. I think I'm done depending on others. My dad I could rely on. But he's gone. There's nothing else for me around here.
I was wrong yesterday. She's not in denial. She's scared.
Something terrible happened to him, but no one listens to me. No one cares.
I care. I believe you, and I'm investigating like you asked.
I know. People at the wake got upset at you over it.
Yeah. They did not like me bringing that up. But Nick was my friend. I want to know what happened to him. I care about that, but I also care about keeping you safe.
I know you're doing your best. It's just this town, you know? It just feels like it grinds you down. It's choking me, and I need fresh air. I need someplace I can think, not here.
Sounds like Basswood really failed this kid.
I mean, what am I supposed to do tomorrow? Or the day after? In 10 years?
You ever consider journalism? You have a mind for investigation.
Isn't it kinda dying?
Yeah, that's what makes it beautiful. Fighting to bring people truth in a world that doesn't care about it.
Kinda sounds like you really want to be a journalist. Look, I don't know if you're trying to make me stay, or make me into you, or my father. You're just telling me what I want to hear, or what you think I want to hear. I just want the truth, for once, from someone. I'm wasting my time here with you.
Bug.
Don't touch me! I'm sick of you, I'm sick of this town, and so I'm going, and you can't stop me.
Sam, we have to do something. She just wants honesty. She doesn't care about bullshit. I can relate to that. I'll tell her what we found out about Nick's death. You can't do that. You're the adult. She's the child. Do you want her to start looking for the people who killed her father by herself? Do the responsible thing. Make her stay. It's for her own good. You were right, Bug. Your father didn't die in that crash. Someone killed him and covered it up. Made it look like an accident. Now, I don't know who did it yet or why. That's why I came here. That was maybe too much, Sam. She's a kid.
I was right.
You were right. I need you to not tell anyone, though.
I won't. I won't tell anyone. Not even my
And I
mom.
need you to stay at home.
I will. I'm gonna go home right now. Thank you, Sam.
I don't know if that was a good idea. Me neither. But hey, it worked. Now that I've kept your daughter from skipping town,
Так,
let's see if you've kept anything hidden out here, Nick. He always kept his favorite rod in this special ready-to-go bag to protect it. Bug never was the social type. Just like me.
и как я.
With Nick gone, I guess we both lost our best friend.
И как я, да. Я тоже такой же.
We used to talk about how hunting was cruel. How much did you change, Nick?
Ну да, охота это хуйня.
There used to be a calendar right here. Why'd he take it down? Joan always liked bugs.
Ненавижу ебаных жуков.
Back when Nick and Kathy were college sweethearts. Clearly Bug was there too. This is where he kept the rods he'd loan out. So what's his favorite rod doing here? He always kept it separate. bugs certainly grew up faster than I realized. Locked. Nick always kept a spare key. It'd be somewhere out of Bug's reach. No keys. It's also not the best place if you wanted him to stay hidden. Nothing here. Probably too high and hard to get at anyway. Don't see the keys. It was probably too obvious a spot.
О, тут.
What a fishy hiding spot, Nick. Always did love your cliches. Like many people, Nick kept a few guns, but never at home and always locked up. An article by Anna about a place called the Cove. Seems it's kind of a commune for outcasts just outside of Basswood. An article by Anna about a place called the Cove. Seems it's kind of a commune for outcasts just outside of Basswood. has to be the same D he was talking to in his emails. A prescription for opioids with Kathy's name on it? These are pretty heavy-duty painkillers. Very addictive. Joan wasn't just acting up. Kathy has a problem. Nick was trying to find ways to get Joan in college. It's gotten so expensive. Looks like some kind of reminder Nick left for himself. A reminder of what? All right. I think I went through everything here. An article by Anna about a place called the Cove. Seems it's kind of a commune for outcasts just outside of Basswood. If Dee met Nick on the day he died, he could be the last person who saw him alive. If Nick kept this, it means it's important. Just have to figure out why. Nick, what were you hiding in this bag that's so important you had it locked up? Tell a 3-year-old kid about tardigrade man, and this is what happens. Now, this record is fraudulent. Nick stretched his fish to beat mine. Whoever killed Nick, I probably know him. Grew up with him. Even if you don't know them, they know you. Nick, Dennis, gone. A stone-cold killer walks the streets of Basswood. Things like this can really make you feel isolated, make you realize that at the end of the day, you're in this alone. just gotta figure out the connection between Nick's note and this lock.
И что тут, блядь?
Wrong combination. Knowing Nick, maybe he left a hint lying around the shack.
Ну а что тут? Показывают ебало, блядь, его, да? Вот ебало его показывают, да? Что тут надо сделать, блядь? Блядь, это пиздец. Это пиздец, блядь. Я вот просто охуел, блядь, с этой хуйни, блядь. Это... Ну, что это должен нажимать, блядь? Сейчас я вам покажу.
Doesn't work. There must be something I'm
Смотрите,
missing.
видите? Вот эта хуета, она красная, да? Видите, да? Красная. Видите, тут красная это направо. Вот. Желтая наверх. Синяя налево. Зеленая вниз. Видите? А почему здесь не показано? Вот когда ты начинаешь скрывать эту хуету, у тебя нет ничего, кроме ебала на весь экран. Понимаете? И что я здесь должен нажать, ёпты? Как? Пизда. Caterpillar, remember.
If Nick kept this, it means it's important. Just have to figure out why.
Caterpillar. Я не понимаю. Блять, злоебучая записка. И, видимо, здесь не хватает нормального перевода русифицированного, знаете, чтобы она, ну, как бы, ну, дать тебе подсказку, короче. Вот Caterpillar, блядь. Ну ладно. Yellow. Blue. Green. Red. Нихуя не понимаю, блядь. Нихуя ебать не понимаю. Я пизду, я не буду эту хуйню, честно, я не хочу, потому что, ну дебилизм, понимаете, в чем прикол? Ну просто вот дебилизм, чуваки, вот я серьезно говорю. То есть здесь вот Caterpillar это гусеница на переводится, как вот, я не понял. Причем тут это, блядь? Почему, когда я, смотрите, что происходит? Смотрите. Показано. Право, лево, вверх, вниз, да, вот разные цвета. Смотрите. Еще раз. Давай, блядь. Вот. Вот, и показывают ебало, что я должен здесь жать, блядь. Вот что я должен здесь жать, ёпта. Пизда. Ну давайте, короче, я сейчас посмотрю решение вот в интернете. Честно, я не буду ебать мозга, чуваки. Вот серьезно. Это просто вот бредятина. Как я должен? И еще понимаете, в чем прикол? Сейчас я все-таки покажу еще одну вещь. Смотрите, вот, например, тут не 4 тебе вот последовательности, допустим, там право, лево, вверх, вниз, например. Нет. Здесь 5 последовательностей. Вот смотрите. Лево, право, вверх, низ и, видите? Допустим, еще лево. Вот.
No,
5. 5, блядь, не 4. Понимаете? А тут 4 подсказки, вот эти вот 4 цвета, блядь. Что я должен здесь, блядь, сделать? Я ебал, блядь, что это нахуй? что это. Ну, англичанам, понятное дело, проще. Потому что они понимают, как это, типа, катапилар, хуепилар, блядь. Я ебал, я не понимаю этой хуйни. Вот. Я ебал, блядь, такие загадки, если честно. В пизду, бля, ебал рот, блядь. Этой хуйни. Аж так раздражает. Просто пиздец, чуваки, вы не поверите. Ай, блядь. Ну давайте, ёпта. Да, 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 да. А, гусеница, ёпта. Смотрите, я сейчас, короче, вот в чем. Я не долистал даже до туда, ну, до решения непосредственно загадки, да, вот видоса. Вот, гусеница. Видите? Смотрите. Красный, зеленый, синий, красный. Красный, зеленый, синий, красный. Смотрите. Сейчас все это будет. Красный. Стоп, назад, блять.
Only a few more hundred combinations to go.
Красный, зеленый, синий, красный. Право. Вниз, лево, право. Право, вниз. Сейчас. Право, вниз, лево. Право, вверх. Вот так вот.
Let's see what we have here.
Нужно было на детский рисунок посмотреть. Так.
That's a lot of cash. More than Nick could make in a decade.
Да ладно, сколько там, блядь, ёпта. Ну сколько там, ёпта, 10 тысяч долларов? За 10 лет не заработал. Чего вы хуйню несете, блядь? Чтобы, ну, допустим, к захолустье где-то, ну пусть он получает, например, там, ну я не знаю, там, 1500 долларов. Захолустье, пиздец там, да, вот 1500 долларов получает в Америке. В каком-то странном городишке, блядь, да? Как бы, ну, и в год у него выходит, блядь, сколько там получается? 20 там, тысяч, подождите, сейчас посчитаем. 15. Ну, пусть будет там, например, 18 тысяч долларов, да? Это за год. Например, пусть даже там по минимуму получает 1500. Вот. И чё, блядь? Тут 15 тысяч даже нету, ёпта, в этой хуйне. Это чё за хуйня, блядь, вообще?
Opioids. From D? Nick, were you looking into drug trafficking? Nick was gathering at the Cove, and that's how he found his informant, D. It's the person he met the night he died. I just need to figure out who it is.
Ну. Вот этот вот быдланка, с которым я уже встречался в магазине, кстати.
It doesn't match. Nothing suggests that this is D.
Серьезно.
I don't think this is D either.
Серьезно.
Richard, aka Dickie, aka D. Looks like I found who I was
Ну
looking
там
for.
понятное дело, что написано, обведено даже типа красным
So
диким.
that's what it was. Nick suspected a drug ring flourished here in Basswood after the mine closed. He had an informant, Dickie. Probably a low-level drug dealer, and he also had a lot of cash on hand. More than a reporter should. Dickie set up a meeting with Nick, and now Nick's dead. Dickie may be the only person who knows what really happened. I need to find him. He lives at this place, The Cove. Or he did. Anna wrote that article on it. She has to know where it is.
Джо. Блять, да ёпта, что с игрой-то, блять? Ёпта. Джо, отец Анны и бывший шахтер. Именно его трагедия побудила меня написать статью про шахту. Ой, начинается суета вот эта новогодняя, блять. Ладно, давайте час 15 минут как раз нормально отбил.